Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. When was the Constitution written? (1787). In what month do we vote for president? November. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. We elect a president for how many years? Four. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? freed the slaves. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court.